morning, children. How are you? Fine? Very good. Open your English course book. You must open your English course book. Our lesson is in the middle now. I have discontinued our lesson. What is our lesson name? The wolf and a smart red hen. Okay? I am going to complete the lesson now. Okay? What happened in the previous class? What happened? The wolf caught the little red hen and put in her bag and carrying towards to his house. Okay? The wolf caught the smart red hen and put it in his bag. Put it in his bag and carrying to his house. Okay? All of a sudden, she had to sneeze, and to avoid making a sound while sneezing, she put her claw into her package for her handkerchief. She felt her little scissors. Quick as a flash, she took it out and cut a small hole in the bag. Peeping out, she saw a big hill ahead and wished for an opportunity to escape. Papa Wolf put the bag down and stopped to rest for a while. She fell asleep within a few seconds as well as he was very tired. The little red hen immediately made the hole bigger and jumped out. He quickly put a big stone in the bag, quickly hid behind a tree. She waited till the wolf woke up and left. Then what happened now? The wolf is carrying the smart red hen. He's carrying no, but the little red hen didn't understand what was going on. The red hen didn't understand what happened to her. Within seconds it was happened, no? Within seconds it was happened. That's what the little red hen didn't know who is carrying and where it was going. He didn't understand. Sorry, she didn't understand. The little red hen didn't understand what happened to her. While the wolf was carrying the little red hen, in the middle of the way, the little red hen wanted to sneeze. Little red hen wanted to sneeze. That's what, Amma, while we are sneezing, we will keep our handkerchief, no? Okay, while we are sneezing, that is a good habit. While we are sneezing, we have to take our handkerchief around our nose and also mouth. We have to cover our mouth and nose with our handkerchief. That's a good habit, no? That little red hen is very, very intelligent. It is too clever. It is also having the good habits. Our little red hen also having good habits. No good habits. That's what in the middle of the way, the little red hen want to sneeze, no? That's what don't want to make a louder sound. That's what he want to take his handkerchief. He thought that the handkerchief is in his paw. So he kept her hands in the package. In her package. Understand me? It was carrying. The wolf was carrying. The wolf was carrying. Carry చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది మన little red hen. Little red hen was carrying by the wolf. Is carrying. In the middle of the way, the hen wanted to sneeze. That's what he wanted to take her handkerchief. He kept her hands in the package. Okay, in the packet she found that her scissors are in the package. What are there in the packet? Not handkerchief. In her packet she wore one of the dress. In her packet, what are there? Scissors are there. No handkerchief. What are there? Scissors are there. The scissors touched to her hand. Soon after she has taken the scissors. Okay? She has taken the scissors. She got an idea to escape from them. She has taken the scissors. The scissors are in her package. The scissors are in her package. The packet of scissors ఉన్నాయి కదా. ఏం చేసింది? She has taken the scissors and cut the bag. Cut a little bit to see what happened. Where she was. That's what she has taken the scissors and cut a hole. She made a hole. She made a hole to the bag. Understand me? The hen made a hole to the bag. Through the hole, she looked outside. Understand? She made, by taking the scissors, she made a hole to the bag. Through the bag, she looks outside. What is there outside? She understands that somebody are carrying her to the hill station. Understand? When she looked outside through the hole, how the hole make? She only made with the help of the scissors. అంతేనా? సిజర్స్ తీసుకుని ఏం చేసింది? బ్యాక్కి హోల్ చేసింది. చేసిందా? Through the hole, she looked outside. She understood that somebody are carrying her to the hill station, to the hill. She was afraid. Some danger is going to her. She understood that. Somebody are carrying her to kill, to eat her. Means she is going to as a food. She is going to as a food for another. ఎవరికో ఒకరికి ఫుడ్ కాబోతుందని అర్థమైపోతుంది తనకి. ఓకే, దట్స్ వాట్ she decided to escape from them. She want to escape. She's thinking about one idea. Okay, she's thinking about one idea, but fortunately the dad wolf, Papa Wolf became tired. When the Papa Wolf reached to some of the hill place, Papa Wolf felt tired. He wanted to take rest. Papa Wolf wanted to take rest. That's what she kept the bag. She kept the bag on the ground. And went for sleep. Understand me? After some time, the Papa Wolf felt tired. She felt tired. She wanted to take rest. He wanted to take rest. That's what she kept the bag aside. She kept the bag aside and went for sleeping. It was tired, no? Because it went to the forest and searched for the food. He roamed here and there. Papa Wolf roamed here and there. That's what it was tired. Papa Wolf was tired. So when went to sleep, soon after he fell into a deep sleep. Papa Wolf went into a deep sleep. Soon after, Papa Wolf went into a deep sleep. Now what is Papa Wolf doing? It is sleeping. Papa Wolf is sleeping. Soon after, the little red hen make the hole large and it jumped out from the bag. Papa Wolf make a large hole. She has a scissor, no? Sorry, Papa Wolf. I'm sorry, Renana. The hen. The little red hen made the bag hole larger. Made the bag hole. She was in the bag, no? The little red hen was in the bag, no? She made the bag hole larger. Made the bag hole larger and come out. It came out from the bag. It came out from the bag and she kept a large stone in the bag. Understand me? How clever it was? Too clever, no? Understand that? What she did? She came out of the bag. She came out of the bag and she kept a large stone in the bag. She kept a large stone in the bag. Then బయటకు వచ్చేసి ఏం పెట్టింది? అందులో స్టోన్ పెట్టేసింది. And she went to behind of a tree to hide. She went to a behind of a tree. అంటే ఒక ట్రీ వెనకాలకి వెళ్ళి నిలబడింది. ఎందుకు? It was hidden. దాక్కుంది. It was hidden to see what would the wolf do. It wanted to see. That's what it waited there. Okay? Wolf woke up. Wolf woke up and left. Means by carrying the bag, he is going. Papa Wolf woke up. Papa Wolf woke up and by carrying the bag, he is going towards to his house. Okay? Next, what happened? As Papa Wolf dragged himself up the hill, he said, "Why has a bag become so heavy? Never mind, she is a fat red hen and would make a delicious meal for us." Meanwhile, the hen quickly ran to her home. Papa Wolf reached home with a great difficulty. Mama Wolf met him at the front door with her baby wolves and said, "The water is boiling. What do you have in your bag?" asked the baby wolves. "A fat red hen," said Papa Wolf. "Wow! Fat red hen? That will be yummy," said the baby wolves. Okay? Next, Papa Wolf woke up and carrying with his bag. The Papa Wolf thinking to himself, why the bag is so heavy? Still now, hen is there. Then after, stone is there. A large stone is there. than the large stone, the little red hen is light, no? Large stone is heavier than the little red hen. Stone is heavy, no? Little red hen is light. Hen తక్కువ బరువు ఉంటుంది, స్టోన్ చాలా బరువు ఉంటుంది కదా. ఓకే, while Papa Wolf was carrying the large stone, it felt how the bag is very heavy. Why the bag is very heavy? It felt to himself. He is carrying a stone now. That's what feeling heavy. Oh, why the bag is heavy? He don't mind think about what is there inside. లోపల ఏముందని థింక్ చేయలేడు. He thought to himself, yes, it is a fat red hen, no? It is a fat red hen. It would be heavy. And also, if we prepare the food with a fat red hen, it should be delicious. He is thinking about the delicious food of fat. Feeling. Imagine. He is imagining about the little red hen food. And carrying. He reached to his house. When he reached to his house, his wife and also children are waiting for him. Both are waiting. Children and also his wife all are waiting for him at the front door. Okay. Then when he was carried the bag, wife wolf said, Mama wolf said, yes, open that soon. Water is boiling. You must open soon. Wife said like that. Then children wolves are there now. Children wolves asked Papa Wolf, what did you bring for us? They asked. The children asked his papa, their papa. The children asked their papa, what did you bring? What is in the bag? They asked like that. Okay, then Papa Wolf said, yes, it is a fat red hen. What is that? What is in the bag? What is in the bag? Papa Wolf said, a fat red hen. He said. Then the children said, oh, fat red hen, it is so yummy. Yummy means delicious, tasty. So yummy. Fat red hen is so yummy. We are so hungry. They felt like that and get inside. Okay, next what happened we'll see. The wolves were eagerly waiting for a yummy meal. As Papa Wolf held the bag over the pot, he said to Mama Wolf, when I drop her in, he put the lid back on the pot. Okay? He thus opened the bag without wasting a second. Flash! And out went the boiling water. It spilled all over Papa Wolf, Mama Wolf and baby wolves. Poor wolf family had severe burns. They suffered for a very long time and learnt a lesson never again in their life, and they tried to catch the little red hen. Try to think and analyze what helped the wolves to recover without dying. Wolves have 2 layers of fur, an undercoat and a top coat. In warmer weather, they flatten their fur to keep cool. In temperature as low as minus 40 degrees Celsius, the layers of fur keep them warm. Whenever the water is boiling, the water is boiling. The water was too heat. Wife said, Mama wolf said, Papa said to her husband. Mama wolf said to her husband to open the bag. To open the bag. But Papa wolf said, no, I won't open here. You must open the lid. అమ్మ వాటర్ బాయిల్ అవుతుండే కదా, వాటర్ పైన బాయిల్ కావాలంటే పైన మూత పెడతాం కదా, ఓకేనా? అండ్ ద బౌల్ షీ కెప్ట్ ద లిడ్. నో, Papa wolf said to Mama wolf, you must open the lid. I will keep the lid, red hen, fat red hen in the boiled water directly. Understand me this? Wife asked to open the bag. Husband said, I will open the bag. I will keep the red hen directly in the water. ఆ బాయిల్డ్ వాటర్లోనే డైరెక్ట్గా వేసిస్తానని చెప్తాడు. యూ మస్ట్ ఓపెన్ ద లిడ్. Papa wolf ordered to Mama wolf. Then Mama wolf opened the lid. Mama wolf opened the lid. Lid అంటే మూత. Mama wolf opened the lid. Then Papa wolf filled the large stone in the water, in the boiled water. Understand this? A large stone suddenly fell down in the water. What would happen if a stone fell down in the water? The water may spread outside, no? అండర్స్టాండ్ అవుతుందారా ఇక్కడ మీకు? మనం స్టోన్ని ఇప్పుడు రాయి ఇట్లా కొట్టామనుకో, ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ నుండి వాటర్ స్ప్రెడ్ అవుతాయి. ఇట్లా స్ప్లాష్ అంటే వాటర్ డ్రాప్స్ పైనకి ఎగురుతుంటాయి. మనం చిన్న చిన్న స్టోన్స్ ఇట్లా కొట్టారనుకో ఏమవుతాయి? వాటర్ స్ప్రెడ్ అవుతాయి కదా. నౌ ఎ లార్జ్ స్టోన్ వాజ్ డ్రాప్డ్ ఇన్ ద బౌల్. నో, డ్రాప్డ్ సడన్లీ ఇన్ ద బౌల్. Understand now? A large stone dropped suddenly in the bowl. There is a flash of water. The boiled water spread all the poor wolf family. Understand? The hot water, the heated water, the boiled water spread all over the wolf family. Means water spread on Papa wolf, water spread on Mama wolf, spilled అంటే పడ్డాయి అనమాట. వాటర్ spilled on Papa wolf, Mama wolf and also baby wolves. The water spilled all over of them. Understand me? The boiled water, they boiled heavily. The heavy boiled water spilled on Papa wolf, Mama wolf and baby wolves. They severely burn. Their skin severely burn. బాగా వేడి నీళ్ళు పడుతుంది, మీద పడితే ఏమవుతుందిరా? మొత్తం వాళ్ళ బాడీ మీద పడిపోయాయి. ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి? స్కిన్ మొత్తం బర్న్ అవుతుందా? It is too heated water. The water boiled heavily. బాగా వేడిన వాటర్. It spilled all over the poor family of wolf. They severely burn. చాలా కాలిపోయింది, వాళ్ళ స్కిన్ మొత్తం బర్న్ అయిపోయింది. After they will take much time to recover. The poor family, the poor wolf family has taken much time, much days. They have taken much days to recover. They are saved. They severely born, but they are safe. They are safe. They are safe only, but they have taken much days. They had taken much days to recover. Finally, they understand that they learn a lesson. What is the lesson? They don't want to touch the little red hen because it is too clever. They understand that it is too clever now. It is easily escaped from the wolf. That's what they learnt a lesson. Never after they don't want to touch the little red hen. They don't go. They don't try. Papa wolf, mama wolf, and also baby wolves, they didn't try to catch the little red hen. Understand? They learned that lesson. Do you have the severely born? No? The severely born. చాలా బోర్న్ అయ్యారు కదా, మరి చాలా బోర్న్ అయితే నార్మల్గా ఎవరైతే దే మే డై నో. ఇఫ్ ఎ పర్సన్ హూ born severely, a person who born severely may die, but the wolf family did not die. No, the wolf family did not die. Why the wolf family didn't die? Because the wolves has two layers. The wolves have two layers. Their skin is having two layers. Their skin is having two layers. One layer, if it is a winter season. If it is the winter season, one of the layer make them to warm. Make the wolf them to warm. If it is the winter season, winter season lo undankora, winter season lo warm ga unde layer vastundi vallaki. If it is winter season, they have the warm layer. And if it is the summer season, they have the fur which keep us cool. Understand? In the summer season, they have the fur which keep us cool. They have the two layers, no? One layer born, one more layer is there, no? Understand me? They have two layers. One is keep us cool, one is keep us warm. One is keep us cool in the summer season. One layer keep them. Not only this family, for every wolf. For each and every wolf has two layers. Wolf kannintiki rendu layers untayi. One layer keep them cool when it is summer. One layer keep them warm when it is winter season. Now one layer is born, but one more layer is there, no? One more layer is there, no? That secure them internal parts from the internal parts. The local parts em damage kaakunda ee two layers vartni seal chesayi annamata. That's what the wolf family didn't die. Understand? Today's lesson is completed. I will explain you language skills. What are declarative sentence? What are interrogative sentence? What are imperative sentence? And exclamatory sentence. First one is declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. Declarative sentence means the sentence which have the subject and also object, which give the complete idea, clear idea. A sentence which give the clear idea. A sentence which give the clear idea ante the sentence is completed with a meaningful. The sentence which are the meaningful. Here Radha is going to market. Radha is going to market. Radha is going to market. Who is going to market? Radha is there. Where she is going? Market also there. It is giving a meaningful. It is giving a clear idea. Then choose the sentence. Radha is going. One sentence is there. Radha is going. Where she is going? Where? Who is going? Radha is going. Where she is going? No, it is not giving the clear idea. Indulo clear idea unda? Manak meaning unda? Who is going? Radha. Where she is going? Where? Not there. So it is not a meaningful sentence. It is meaningless. Here, Radha is going to market. Who is going? Radha. Where she is going? Market. It is giving the clear idea. It is a meaningful sentence. The meaningful sentence are the declarative sentence. The meaningful sentence are the declarative sentence. I write my homework. Here I write. Who write? I. What you write? Is there any? No. It is not a meaningful sentence. It is not a meaningful sentence. If you write, I write my homework. Now it is a meaningful sentence. Who write? I. What I write? My homework. It's a meaningful sentence, no? The meaningful sentence are the declarative sentence. It is a declarative sentence. Okay? It is a declarative sentence. Understand me? Next. Declarative of the interrogative. Interrogative sentence. Amma, when you are writing any sentence, first it should be capital letter. Any sentence. When you are writing any sentence, first it should be capital letter. Thus, the declarative sentence start with capital letter, end with full stop. Here, Radha is going to market. Going to market. It is a declarative sentence, no? It's declarative, no? Amma, R should be capital. Means first it should be capital. For the declarative sentence, first it should be capital letter. Ending, we have to keep full stop. Ending, full stop. Declarative sentence start with full stop. Start with capital letter. Declarative sentence start with capital letter. End with the full stop. Full stop. Okay? Next, interrogative. Interrogative sentence. Interrogation means asking questions. Interrogation. The police interrogating my neighbor. Interrogating means they are asking questions. Police arrived at my neighboring house and they are interrogating. Interrogating ante enti? Interrogative means asking questions. They are asking questions. Here, where are you going? Here also the interrogative sentence start with capital letter. Interrogative sentence also start with the capital letter. Where are you going? Where are you going? Is this a statement? Is this a declarative sentence? No, it is a question. Question now? Where are you going? At the end of the sentence, at the end of the question, what we have to keep? We have to keep the question mark. The interrogative sentence start with capital letter, end with the question mark. Where are you going? It's a question now. Because it's a questionnaire. Where, why, how, when. These are the questionnaires. Questionnaire words. అంటే questions. మనం questions యూజ్ చేసేవాటి. They are the questions. These are the questionnaire words. Why, how, when, who. These are the questionnaire words. These are the questionnaire words. The statement which start with the questionnaire is a question. Okay? It is a question now. So, you have to keep the question mark. The questions are called as interrogative sentence. Understand me? Interrogative sentence means questions. Here. Do you like ice cream? Do you like ice cream? I am interrogating you. Do you like ice cream? It is also a question. You may say either yes or no. Do you like ice cream? నేను క్వశ్చన్ అడిగాను అనుకో మీరు నువ్వేమంటావు either yes or no. నీకు ఇష్టమైతే yes అంటావు లేదంటే no అంటావు. This is also question now. Do you like ice cream? It is also a question. Start with capital letter, end with the question mark. Is this your house? Is this your house? I'm asking you a question. Is this your house? Your answer may yes or no. These are also the interrogative questions. Start with capital letter, end with the question mark. Okay? Next. Next, imperative. Imperative means orders. Imperative means orders, advices, request are the, see the types of imperative sentence. Understand me? Imperative sentence means orders. Amma, tomorrow I'll explain imperative and also exclamatory sentence. Today's class is completed. Bye.